Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the 152nd installment of what I like to call What I Eat Wednesdays, where we take a look at some of those What I Eat in a Day as a Fat Person videos on TikTok. Please be sure to check out a video I released over the weekend on my second channel about one of the most insecure men that I've ever seen. He gives you tips on how to be more manly, opening a car door, opening a water bottle, etc. Here's a link. Before we proceed, please click the like button so that I may apply comb to mustache.
Here's what I eat in a day as a fat girl who loves food. I started the morning with this date cake that is gluten-free because I'm gluten allergic, but I don't really follow it that well.
Good old date cake for brekkie. Well, that's gonna give us a blood sugar spike straight to the dome piece.
My mom has a small business, so she was making this. It was so tasty, 10 on 10, guys. Since we had pav bhaji yesterday for lunch, my mom made pav bhaji pulao, which is one of my favorite combos. It's one of the first meals I cooked when I moved to Canada. And lastly, for dinner...
Okay, you didn't really explain that. You said she made pav bhaji, according to the caption up there. Okay, so it's some sort of soup. It looks like some sort of lentil soup and some sort of bread. Oh, it says right here, pav bhaji plus rice equals pav bhaji pulav. Okay, I don't think there was any sort of meat in that.
Making this, it was so tasty, 10 on 10, guys. Since we had pav bhaji yesterday for lunch, my mom made pav.
See, that looks like a soup to me, like a lentil soup or something, and then we've got some bread.
Mom made pav bhaji pulao, which is one of my...
And then rice.
My favorite combos. It's one of the first meals I cooked when I moved to Canada. And lastly, for dinner, I made myself an omelette paratha. The recipe of this is already posted. And for my sweet treat of the day, we bought a little stick ice cream. I grew up eating these and...
All right, let's see, what do we got here? Quanta triple chalk. Okay.
I grew up eating these and I love them to this day.
All right, and then she wrapped up the evening by having one of those stick ice creams. Let's take a look at that one and add it up. All right, so you started the day off with a date cake. After that, you had some soup, bread, and rice, I believe. After that, for dinner, you had some sort of omelet. And you wrapped up the evening by having a chocolate ice cream bar. All right, after much deliberation, I have come to a decision. I'm gonna give this one a 3 out of 10. To increase your score, I would recommend not starting the day off with a date cake. And I would definitely make sure there's some sort of protein source with that thing that looked like soup and bread to me. And instead of a date cake and ice cream bar, I would have another simple home-cooked meal with a heavy focus on protein there and all of my food groups covered. Next.
What I eat in a day as a plus-size person that doesn't want to lose weight.
Okay, so if given the option, you would not take it. You would choose to stay living in a larger body, or plus-sized, as you put it. Okay, I'm sure.
Every morning when I wake up, I do have some caffeine, so I just had some cold brew with almond milk creamer.
By the way, I've mentioned this before, but my typing speed is getting crappier because my right hand, I can't really do this as well anymore because of my torn rotator cuff, which led to a torn bicep right here, which is starting to eventually affect my ability to do this. So, this got torn a very long time ago, and none of the doctors that I've gone to were able to tell me that it was torn for many, many years. So, if I get it operated on now, I'm not even going to be able to really use the keyboard and mouse for like a month. So I have no idea what the hell I'm going to do. So, cool.
I've been trying to eat gluten-free when I can, so for brekkie, I had this bagel.
What the hell was that? What is wrong with your bacon, bro? Oh my gosh, something don't look right. Those look like those bacon strips like you would give to your dog, the artificial bacon.
Bagel with dill pickle mustard, spinach, veggie bacon, cheese, and egg.
Oh, that was veggie bacon. That's why it looked completely ridiculous. We had veggie bacon, and then we had some egg. Okay. We're vegetarian, but we're still screwing around with those fake meat products.
And then later I had a couple pieces of chocolate. For lunch, I had a vegetarian chicken sandwich with some cheese and pickles.
And then you had some French fries with it, some crinkle cut.
Gluten-free bread, fries.
Gluten-free bread. Oh my gosh, thank you for pointing that out. I'm just putting regular bread. I don't think we need to know that it lacks gluten. Okay, so you had some bread? Gluten-free bread, stupid. Write the gluten-free part. Oh, okay, yeah, that's very relevant. Thank you for constantly pointing out the lack of gluten in all of these products. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be a jerk. I'm just a dumbass who pays attention to the stupid little details. I don't have a whole lot going on in my life, if I'm being real. No, I'm just kidding. I have a whole lot going on. I would be lying, dude. My day is busy as shit. Besides these videos, dude, I also watch my 4-year-old during the day. So I'm juggling that and this and everything else.
Some barbecue sauce.
Some barbecue.
And then later when my boyfriend got home, we got some Dunkin'. So
all right, what did we get from Dunkin'? We got a mid iced latte. That's what that stands for, mid. 2 blueberry shots, 1 stevia, and oat milk. Blueberry shots in a latte? We're getting goofy, huh?
here's my Dunkin' order. Okay, we were running low on groceries, so this was like me scraping together stuff in my pantry.
All right, so we had the good old-fashioned gigantic pot of beans, onions, and spinach.
But I had some like cheesy beans with spinach and
Some spinach.
onion and some garlic naan. I know it looks weird.
It actually is exactly what I thought it was. Beans, onions, and spinach. I got a good eye, bro.
And onion and some garlic naan.
The old bean, onion, spinach dish.
I know it looks weird.
It said on the screen, and jasmine rice.
Onion
So,
and
my gosh, this is like a very carb-heavy meal.
but it was good. And then of course a ginger ale
A zero sugar ginger ale.
because I love ginger ale. For dessert, I had some cookie butter ice cream with
Cookie butter ice cream. Cookie butter? Butter that is flavored like cookies? Cookies with an excess of butter in them? A bunch of butter smashed up with a bunch of cookies? What the hell is cookie butter? What the?
a bunch of strawberries on top.
Okay. You're definitely gonna want to have strawberries with your cookie butter.
And that's all she ate.
And that's all she ate. All right, let's take a look at that one and add it up. All right, so you started the day off with some good old coffee with almond milk creamer, which is very sweet. After that, you had a bagel with mustard, spinach, veggie bacon, cheese, and an egg. After that, you had a couple pieces of chocolate, and then a vegetarian chicken sandwich with some bread and fries. After that, you had a coffee from Dunkin'. I'm doing air quotes because that coffee had a very light hue. And after that, for dinner, you had beans, onions, spinach, garlic naan, and rice. And you washed it down with a ginger ale. And then further on into the evening, for dessert, you decided to have some cookie butter with strawberries. All right, after much deliberation, I have come to a decision. I'm gonna give this one a 3 out of 10. To increase your score, I would recommend not starting our day off with almond milk creamer in our coffee because that's going to give us a blood sugar spike straight to the dome piece. I like the bagel with mustard, spinach, veggie bacon, cheese, and egg. I would ditch the couple pieces of chocolate. I would exchange the vegetarian chicken sandwich for a chicken sandwich. I would ditch the bread and fries with that. That's too many carbs. I would ditch that sugary coffee from Dunkin', have a regular black coffee there. And I would make sure that that beans, onion, spinach, garlic naan rice dish had a heavy focus on protein, and I would remove some of the carbs from that. I would not have naan and rice. I would ditch the ginger ale, and I would ditch the cookie butter with strawberries. Next.
Here's what I eat in a day as a happy fat woman in the rise of skinny talk. I'm gonna stay fat. Thank you very much. It's going.
What rise of skinny talk? Why do people keep bringing this up? What are you talking about? I love how a lot of people these days are complaining about the rise of skinny talk. So it's making some people angry to see thinner people uploading videos of themselves just living their lives. If anybody gave somebody living in a larger body a hard time just for existing, there would be nonstop complaints.
It seemed like this is an ad for Trader Joe's, but I promise we just went yesterday.
No, we're not starting the day off with Misfits cookie butter. Cookie butter again? What the heck? What is this cookie butter? What the hell? It's working its way into all these products.
That's why there's so many Trader Joe products. I
Right, Trader Joe's ain't messing around. We all know that, okay?
got this new cookie butter protein bar from Trader Joe's. It has a
Oh, that was a protein bar. Yo, I just got this double chocolate dipped caramel marshmallow cream protein bar. Oh yeah, you sure it's not a straight up dessert? You sure? Are you sure that's just a protein bar? It sounds devilish. A lot of people seem to be falling for all these health products that taste like a party in your mouth. Like, and I've talked about this before. If it tastes all sweet and delicious and stuff, it's not good for you. It's not good for you. There's no life hack that makes super sweet, delicious food somehow good for me. They added some whey protein to all this stupid sugary shit. Now it's good for me. Nope, that's not how any of that works.
crunchies on it. It was fun. Perfect thing to nosh on before work. After work, I came home for
It had some crunchies on it, and it was nice to nosh on before work.
It has little crunchies on it. It was fun. Perfect thing to nosh on before work.
Yeah, it sounds very fun. A little too fun. You know what I'm saying? We keep eating a lot of fun food.
After work, I came.
Sometimes if we eat a bunch of fun food, it gives us a physique that does not enable us to do fun things. If we can't go up and down the stairs easily or go for a hike, that's not very fun.
Came home for lunch and I just ate my Chipotle mush. It looks so bad on.
Ew, it does. It looks terrible. It looks like you once had a plate of nachos there, but then you just punched all the nachos into a paste and just left it in a bowl there. Like you went into a fit of rage with your little Roku remote right here. I have one of those as well. And I'm such a moron. Stay focused, bro. And then you were eating nachos and you're like, what? These aren't crunchy enough. And then you just started punching them.
Damn right, but it was great. I just do a veggie bowl. It's delicious.
Yeah, it looks amazing.
Chipotle has still been very good. Not a bad bowl yet. I got my sweet
Not a bad bowl yet. Okay. You went on over to Chipotle. You got yourself a bowl.
treat basket off the top of the fridge for a little smorgasbord. Some s'mores milk chocolate, a little bit of chocolate dipped mango, and 2 peppermint patties.
All right, we busted into
Good,
the
not a
chocolate
bad bowl. Yeah,
stash
I
on
got
top
my
of the
sweet treat basket
refrigerator.
off the
We went to the goodie box.
top of the fridge for a little smorgasbord. Some s'mores milk chocolate. I watched TV, but my captions were in a different language, and I could not fix it. I was still feeling
You don't need English captions.
a little rumbly in my tumbly, so I got some leftover bao buns from Trader Joe's. They're the
Dude, bao buns are crazy, man. I could eat like 80 of those things. Get them away from me.
teriyaki mushroom ones. Oh my gosh, they were so good. It's my first time having it,
Teriyaki mushroom bao buns. Okay, that sounds very interesting.
and it's so fun using my chopsticks. I love doing that. I'm still not good at it, but at least I try. Dinner
Okay.
time. We had the Pizza Ranch salad kit and
Pizza Ranch salad kit? What? Pizza Ranch. Vegetable blend with pizza seasoned 4 cheese crisp crumbles, herb flatbread strips. There's bread and cheese, Parmesan cheese, and pizza seasoned ranch dressing. Okay, so there's a buttload of ranch and carbs in here via the flatbread strips.
dry. Dinner time. We had the Pizza Ranch salad kit and the salmon burgers, and you know where it's from, Trader Joe's. I chopped up the salmon burger and put it in my salad, and then I had half a bagel with cream cheese and
Okay, all right, so we're having that salad, half a bagel with cream cheese, cucumbers on it. This is getting weird.
cucumber. I don't think I liked the cream cheese and cucumber combo. I was
You don't think you liked the cream cheese and cucumber combo on your bagel? Yeah, that seems a little weird. I've never even heard of such a thing.
trying to be a little posh girl, but like the cucumber was too fragrant. For dessert, I made homemade chocolate strawberries. I took my
All right, calm down, God.
massive strawberries from Misfit Market and melted
From Misfit Market? Oh my God. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know what the hell that is. Why did we specify that?
some old Easter bunny candy on it, and then I dunked them all around, and I had some delicious strawberries. I did share one, but I was just too excited. I was too excited about it.
Alright, and then she wrapped up the evening by hand dipping some chocolate strawberries. Let's take a look at that one and add it up. Alright, so you started the day off with a good old-fashioned cookie butter protein bar. These damn cookie butter products keep showing up everywhere. After that, you had a leftover Chipotle bowl, which looks like it had been previously eaten and regurgitated. I'm sorry for that, audience. After that, you busted into the candy on top of the fridge and had some s'mores, chocolate-dipped mango, and 2 peppermint patties. After that, you had some bao buns. And then for dinner, you decided to have a salad, some salmon burgers, and a bagel with cream cheese and cucumber. And you wrapped up the evening by having some chocolate-dipped strawberries for dessert. Alright, after much deliberation, I have come to a decision. I'm gonna give this one a 1 out of 10. To increase your score, I recommend ditching all of the wacky little sweet snacks. I would ditch the cookie butter protein bar, the Chipotle bowl, the s'mores, the chocolate dip mango, the 2 peppermint patties, the bao bun. I would ditch that salad. The salmon burgers seem okay. I would recommend ditching all of those things and instead substitute simple home-cooked meals with a heavy focus on protein. You could have salmon burgers in a bun with some broccoli on the side or whatever other type of veg on the side. So what do you think of my scores? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Leave a comment below. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Anyway, that about does it. Thanks for watching, commenting, liking, and subscribing. And I'll see you in the next one.